Hey guys, welcome to a magical tarot reading. I'm feeling some energy of magic afoot, so we're going to see what's going on in the collective. Some of you guys have been casting quite a bit of magic and you haven't seen a lot of movement, and I feel it's coming. Some of you guys have started to see bits, a drip drop, an itty bitty bit, but I feel a massive shifting of energy coming. So I felt really guided to do this reading. So let's get into it. Now keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's a general session. So you're just going to take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. So, all right. If this is your first time to my channel, hey, it's really good to have you guys. I'm so glad you're here. All right. So the first card we have is water. Work with the element of water for healing, purification, and refinement. So I feel like some of you guys, you may have incorporated some purification, like ritual baths and things like that. I feel like a lot of you have been doing a lot of cleansing work in layers with the spell work, the manifestation work. Cleansing and clearing energy is so important. It is so important to clear your energy. I remind people to do this all the time. A lot of times when we're very confused, the answer is clear your energy. Clear it and clear it and clear it and keep clearing it until you start to feel the energy kind of lift. And sometimes it takes a while, you know. I had a year of my life where I cleansed my energy 2 or 3 times a day, and it's just because there was so much built up toxicity, and I was going through so much healing, which you may be doing or have been doing in the last year. I have as well, but there just may be this need to continually cleanse your energy, and I feel like you've kind of gone with the flow of that. If you haven't, this is your call to start cleansing your energy on a regular basis and more often. You will find this helps with your manifestations, okay? Many times the blocks to our manifestations has to do with clearing our energy. That doubt, that block to doing the action. Maybe you've been guided to do an action. Listen, honey, I understand this. You've been guided to do an action, but you just can't seem to get it going. You just can't seem to overcome the obstacle, even though you know you can do it, but there's just that mental block. At the bottom of the deck here, we have perseverance, the motivation to keep going despite the odds, okay? And I feel like a lot of you guys have kept going. You know, you kept doing that thing, but you haven't done that thing, that one thing. You haven't let go, or you haven't done the action, that kind of thing. And maybe some of you guys have, but I'm talking to those of you who haven't. And I'm feeling very strongly the message here is to cleanse your energy. Okay, let's get some more cards here. Tell me about what's manifesting. Tell me about this magical. My witchy senses are snapping. Okay, they're just snapping. Because I feel like there is magic afoot here. Definitely. There's things, I'm in that energy that feels strange. And those of you who work the craft know that feeling. When things are manifesting, you kind of get in this very weird energy. It's new energy, and sometimes it feels a little uncomfortable because it's weird magic. It's weird magic energy. What else could I call it, right? Okay, Spirit. Tell me more about this weird manifesting energy. Tell me more about this. We want to know what's manifesting, what's going on. We have protection. We have protection again, okay? It's very important right now as this manifests for you to continue to protect your energy. Some of you guys have casted protections. This is why this is manifesting. Tell me more. We have growth of energy, okay? A lot of you guys are feeling the growth of your abilities, the growth of your ability to cast. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Some of you guys have casted magic that now the magic you've casted, you are at the point of your growth in your life where you have now met the place where that magic can now manifest. You had to do some growth. You had to cleanse. You had to protect yourself. Some of you guys have been protecting yourself more on a regular basis. Perhaps you put up more wards. Perhaps you've casted more different kinds of protection. There's all kinds of different ways to protect yourself, but you've been more proactive. Perhaps you've cut off people and places and things that didn't serve you. Perhaps you've gotten out of toxic ways of thinking or being, or gotten away from toxic jobs or people. But this has created an ability for you to grow in your energy, in your magical energy, as well as other energies in your life. And now we're being able to meet the energy of some of our manifestations. Okay, so that's where we are. Tell me more about this energy. Tell me more about what's manifesting here. One more. We have safe travel. Okay, so with all this protection, all this cleansing, there's a message of safety coming through. So Spirit wants you to know that what's coming, what's manifesting is safe, okay? And I don't want to just skip over this part. All right, I think this is really important, because I think for a lot of us who have been working through deep, especially generational issues with money, with trauma, with feeling unsafe, the feeling of safety is very important. And I encourage you to keep casting protections, keep clearing your energy until you walk into the knowledge of no harm shall come to me. I am safe. I am secure. And you know that. You know the universe is there for you. I feel like for a lot of you, the validations and manifestations that are coming are going to be messages. They're going to be validations of your safety, of your stability, of that your magic works. Not only does it work, but you are safe from harm. You are safe from all harm. That's what's coming through very strongly. Let's go ahead and get some more cards here. Tell me more about this weird magic, this very strange magic that I feel manifesting. I feel like this card really wants to come out. Okay, it is Guardian, familiar. Okay, whoop. All right, so tell me about this familiar energy. I want to know. I want to know about this familiar. Okay, we have stability, staff. Okay. All right. Some of you have been working with a familiar. Okay. Doesn't have to be an animal familiar. It can be a spirit familiar. What I'm seeing is your familiar, one of your familiars, or a particular spirit that you've been working with. It could be a goetic. It could be an Enochian spirit. It could be a god form. But there's a particular entity here that has been working on your stability. This could be emotional stability. You could have casted emotional stability, stability in love, stability in your finances. It's going to be different for different people. Tell me more. That's what's manifesting, is the stability. Okay, tell me more about the stability. I'm going to get 2 more cards. We have secret. Oh, that's great. And we have summer. Okay, for some of you, I'm feeling like this has to do with something you've casted in the summer. Okay, it's manifesting here around fall time, winter time. Secret. All right. So do you not want to tell me? Do you not want to tell me what's manifesting? What is up, Spirit? How can this be? How can you not tell me? You wanted me to do this reading. Okay, they're pulling me towards the tarot. Okay, tell me about this secret. I think you casted this in secret. You probably didn't tell anybody. I feel like this is a secret of your heart, too, for some of you. This is something that no one knows about. Nobody knows that this is something you want. This could be love. It could be a career goal. Yeah, I feel like my throat chakra is wanting to close up. Hang on just a second. Okay, I had to get a drink and clear my throat. My throat chakra was trying to close up. This is something unspoken. There may be one other person that knows this, okay? And if you've paid someone to cast for you, or you've casted yourself, this is something unspoken. Like, you don't talk about this to anybody. Okay? That's what I'm getting. And it has something to do with summer. We have the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, this is something that you're healing. It could be independence, like you're seeking some kind of independence from a relationship, or you're healing a relationship. It could be love. I'm also getting money and business, okay? This could be success in your business. And here we have a little dog. Okay, so I'm getting familiar energy too. So it could be very much that that it is your familiar, that's an animal as well that you have incorporated, and your familiar is working on this as well, or this is the spirit. Okay, so feeling different energies because there's all kinds of different witches in the world. All right, but I'm now picking up on the frog here. I just want you to notice there's a frog, a toad, which is often a sign of good luck and money. All right, so wow, my throat chakra wants to close up. Okay, tell me more about this spell work here. Tell me more about what's manifesting. We have the Six of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, I feel like there's a generous spirit coming forward. Okay, a spirit of generosity. Okay, and we have the Page of Swords here. Okay, tell me more about this page. What is this page? I feel like there's a message, a gift, something coming towards you. I feel the energy moving towards you. Give me this card. Go ahead and give me this one and pull this to the side. Yeah, okay. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like this is something that you've been working on in secret. Okay, because we have the Magician and the Moon. Okay, this is something that you've been working on manifesting in secret. I feel like you really haven't told anyone, but maybe if you've paid someone to cast, of course they know. And I feel like with, we have Pentacles here, so it's been a long time coming, and you may have casted on this several times. You may be feeding the spell. This may be something that you're feeding. I feel like you may have a jar on this, or it just may be something that you continually revisit, you put energy into. This is something you actively work at. It may be shadow work for some of you. But there's a deep layer of healing here. This could be also generational curse breaking, but it's going to affect your stability. And for many of you, this is money. This is your career. For some of you, this is relationships. Tell me more. For some of you, this is a love relationship. It feels like love. It's just different for different people. We have Crone here, which is death, so transformation. We have Witch's Script, which is secrets. We have secrets twice. And we have Maiden. What is that? Innocence. Okay. We have the Maiden and the Crone. Wow. I'm feeling like a powerful working here to completely transform your life to a degree. And for some of you, this is something that you may have casted a series of workings. For some of you, I feel like you may have done higher magic. For some of you, you've done a series of spells. For some of you, I feel like there's scripting here. So there may have been sigil magic. There may have been actual like scripting magic, writing in symbols. You may have created your own sigils. I'm also like, there may have been different kinds of ink used as well. There may have been different kinds of offerings given. And I'm seeing an altar with different kinds. I'm seeing an altar with different kinds of offerings. I feel like some of you worked with your ancestors, and the ancestors are coming forward. And I feel like strongly like there's signs coming forward for you to know this is manifesting. Skulls are one of them. Feathers are one of them. Lambs are one of them, and daisies. Okay. And I feel like this radical transformation, give me this one. We have the Queen of Swords. This radical transformation, this transmutation of this energy that you've been working on is really going to come in a powerful way, but there's going to be signs also along the way. So, and here's the thing. I feel like many of you guys are seeing different signs. Let's roll the dice. They had me get some dice while I cleared out my throat chakra. I'm gonna roll 2. Give me some numbers here. Give me some numbers. Okay, we have 1s and 3s. So 11, 11, and 33 and 333 are going to be numbers of alignment. So as you see those numbers, I feel like if you start to notice, there's going to be signs around you. Okay, ravens, blackbirds, bats are all going to be signs. And I'm filming this during the Halloween season. Well, it's early, but to me it's Halloween. Halloween's a lifestyle, honey. Anyway, as you see the different symbols kind of manifest around you, kind of start to pay attention, because I feel like this is going to come in a powerful way, and there's going to be breadcrumbs. And some of you guys are having those breadcrumbs now. And you're blind to it. You're not seeing it, and it may sneak up on you, and it may startle you that your magic is manifesting in such a way that you're kind of blind to it, okay? Because I feel like the moment you get clarity is the moment that you will make a connection of how powerful you are, okay? That voice of power within you, that awareness of your truth, your power, is really going to transform your abilities, okay? Because once you accept how powerful you are, it changes your level of power in magic, okay? Believing is seeing, okay? Belief, if you don't believe in your magic, then how the hell is the universe gonna manifest shit for you, okay? So, as we get validations, as we see the fulfillment of our magical practice, do not write it off as a little itty bitty thing, as a coincidence. That is the absolute worst thing you can do, especially as, a developing witch, okay? Do not write them off as logic. Now, I'm not saying to not use your logical mind, all right? But when it comes to manifestation, it's very important to kind of suspend that and allow the magic to happen. Allow it to exist in your mental space, because you will find as you do that, the chain reaction of manifestation begins. And the universe is like, oh, they're receiving this magic. They're living in this suspended magical plane right now. So we're going to kind of keep that going. So the little acknowledgments of the magic manifestation really does lead to bigger, better, more profound things. But I do feel like for some of you, there is something big on the horizon, and I'll be a frog. They want to keep it a secret. Invisibility, authenticity. It has to do with your authentic self. It has to do with your development. Invisibility. They don't want to tell me. It has to do with the transformation. The internal cycle begins here. It's a new cycle of stability in your life. They have mischief and play, trick or treat. They're encouraging you to be in your playful, authentic state. And winter, the sacredness of pausing. Okay. I feel like winter, fall is going to be a time when this summer casting is going to manifest. I feel like probably into fall, we're going to see some breadcrumbs. I feel like for some of you, you're going to get a whole loaf of bread out of nowhere. For some of you, the bakery is on the way. That's what I'm hearing, like where they actually bake the bread, okay? Some of you guys are going to get a field. I'm seeing a field of wheat, like a whole harvest coming for some of you. And it's a secret. And I'm hearing surprise. It's going to be a surprise for you. And I think it's because you guys have worked so hard. You've put your heart and soul into something, and you're listening, and you're doing hard work, hard inner work. And there is a state of fearlessness here. And I feel like you've been fearless in your magical castings. And I think you've been fearless in the way that you've been pursuing the growth in yourself, this energetic growth, this growth of energy. You've learned to protect yourself. I feel like you've learned to take responsibility for yourself in ways that you may not have in the past. And it has led to this huge transformation that is manifesting. I feel like for some of you, it's going to manifest in your appearance, in your health. You may be seeing that first, a huge wave of vitality and creativity. I'm hearing some of you guys are going to get some really inspired ideas in your business. And I'm feeling like there's a need here to encourage you to act upon those, okay? Don't wipe those off the chart. Don't don't ignore those inclinations, okay? Those are there to help you with your stability. They're a gift, okay? So write them down and act upon them, all right? Okay, guys, that's what I got for today. If this resonated, please let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd love to have you as a member of my tribe. And if you'd like to see more magical tarot readings, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you beautiful magical creatures next time. Bye, guys.